Good morning everyone, it's the 1st of December and it is the first of 25 cups of different coffee and a chat about a slot car. If you're new to this channel, I did this last year. If you're not new to this channel, you've possibly been looking forward to this a little bit more than I have, because I seem to remember last year I got to about day 16 and started to flag a bit. So your support along the way here in this marathon is always appreciated. So, my local coffee house, Walden Coffee Company, have this year very kindly given me 25 cups of coffee to drink. And they're all in this bag, apart from the Indian Monsoon Malabar, because that's my favourite out of all of them. So I'm saving that one for Christmas Day. Aside from that, 25 coffees, I've got 25 descriptions, and we'll lucky dip it and see what we get first. Brazil Santos. Right, I'll grind this up, make a pot of coffee and find the words. So while that sends itself into a very nice cup of coffee, let me read to you that Brazil Santos is a selection from the Santos region of southern Brazil. It is easily the softest coffee that we offer. The single origin espresso with a pleasant cinnamon nuance and a great crema. We'll check it out then. I told you you'd like this, Todd. Metal. So if you're new to this, this is the bit where I drink the coffee, and we'll see if, as per the description, it has actually got this cinnamon nuance. Does smell very nice. You know what? It does have a cinnamon nuance. It's a very nice coffee. It's quite middle of the road. It's not one of those dark, heavy coffees, and it's not a sort of light, you know, middle of the day coffee. A good morning coffee, this one. Very nice indeed. Now, there's two more bits to this. These videos go as follows. I get a slot car that's featured on the channel this year, and we talk about that, and then at the end I tell you one of Mrs. Slottar's terrible Christmas jokes. So today's car, and I had to start with this one really, is the Spud. Come over here, we'll have a chat about it. So then, the Spud. Now, if you haven't been here for a while, you might be pulling funny faces here, but yes, this is a slot car potato. Now, I wanted to do this one first because obviously it's a very left field slot car. And it gave me an awful lot of joy. And it all came from my friend Pat Backer's, Pat Slots, throwaway comment on one of his excellent weekly roundup videos where he said, Rob from Swift Slots could probably make a slot car out of potato. Now, there are two things here. I made a very low grade, very easy to make potato. There'll be a link in the description of this video to that video. Rob from Swift Slots just built the best banana car. Go to Swift Slots channel, check out the banana car. It's amazing. This was a little bit of low-tech fun, and it is a polystyrene potato that's been hollowed out and put onto a Pioneer Legend chassis, which I shortened, kind of interesting in itself. I've ended up with a car that you'll notice is wider than it is long in wheelbase terms. So it's an interesting little thing to handle around the track, but it's fun. It reminds me of Pat. A lot of people saw the funny side of this and enjoyed it. Some people have said it's slot car of the year. I mean, humbled as I am for that, but I might have been one of them actually. Yeah, lots of fun. Reminds me of my mate Pat, who's having a bad time at the moment. And I love it. It's one of my favourite slot cars. It's also one of Mrs. Slottar's favourite slot cars. So, with that in mind, I'm going to need some coffee for this because we've got to start the first of Mrs. Slottar's Christmas jokes. Brace everybody. What is a dinosaur's least favourite reindeer? Comet. Yeah, that's not bad. A little bit sick, but funny. See you tomorrow.